How about that one?
No way, too strong and proud. The hustle isn't worth the fun.
So we're looking for someone weak?
Not necessarily, just someone fun to play with.
Oh. So what about that cutie over there?
They look quite out of place compared to the rest of the people here. Not to mention that big, meaning it wouldn't take much to overpower them. And they seem shy. Yeah, I think that one could work.
Do you want to go first? Or should I?
You're the one who picked them out. You get to go first. Just don't get too aggressive. You might scare them off.
Have a little faith in them. Besides, we aren't exactly known for being passive. I would like a drink. I don't care what it is, just make sure it's strong. Not as good as the stuff we have back at camp, but it certainly has its charm. Speaking of charm, how are you doing tonight, cutie? What's that look for? Never seen an orc like me before. What? Did you think that all of us were still barbarians that wore nothing but leather armor and wielded axes the size of your body? Well, if you want, I think I could still wield you. If you know what I mean. Huh?
They look like they're about to pass out. I think you started a little too aggressively.
Okay then. How do you think we should go about this?
Watch me. You'll have to excuse my friend, Cutie. She can get a little excited when it comes to people like you. Adorable, shy types, I mean. Is something wrong? Just tell me, Cutie. Anything you need, I can get you.
Maybe it's our outfits. Do you think black can only work with vampires and the undead?
Well, among orcs we are pretty unique. But doesn't that just make you lucky to have been chosen by us?
Chosen for what?
Come on, Cutie. Two strong, sexy Goth Orcs Girls are on either side of you. Leaning in close to you, speaking directly into your eyes. What do you think we're referring to?
So much for me not being aggressive.
This isn't aggressive, I'm just helping them realize their situation. Shy ones like this need to be helped along, because their cute brains short circuit when in these situations. Look at them. They're just staring down, hoping they will go away, because they like going out of their comfort zone.
Alright. How do you suppose we help them realize just how much they want us?
We have to be patient, but also persistent. Eventually they'll cave, and when that happens, they'll be ours, like this. Get this cutie right here, another drink. You can put it on my tab.
I think you should shake it up a bit. From what I'm looking at, there doesn't seem to be much to what he's having.
Good call. Hey, why don't we change that to something a little stronger? Something to calm those nerves a little. So, cutie, are you going to drink it?
Come on, cutie. Don't you know it's impolite to refuse a drink like that?
It's good, I promise. And if an orc says that a drink is good, it's good.
That's it. Drink it all up.
Oh, their hands are shaking. The poor dear.
Just relax. We're not gonna hurt you. They look so cute.
Hey, cutie. There is a little bit that dripped out. Let me get that for you.
Whoa. They're blushing so much.
See? I know what they wanted all along. Do you see how they're starting to breathe? A little faster. Eyes are slightly dilated, and their face like this. They're overloading right now. Maybe they had fantasies before, but nothing they will ever be brave enough to enact themselves. That's why it's up to us to give them the little push they needed.
Over here, cutie.
Why don't we go somewhere a little more private?
Now that sounds like a good idea.
Alright, they're a little buzzed. I don't think we should go too far with them tonight.
We can still play with them a little bit, right?
Of course. Just lie them down over here.
I want to make them blush some more.
I know how you can do that. Why don't you play with their ears a little bit? Apparently, human ears are really sensitive.
Like this?
Yeah, just like that.
I can feel them squirming a little bit.
That's fine, they're just a little sensitive. They're moaning because it feels good that they can't control themselves. Well, I can hold them against my chest. You still have your side, and they can listen to my heartbeat. Shh, it's okay, cutie, just relax. That's it. You're doing really well.
I want to keep them.
If they want to stay, then we can. We're not allowed to take humans anymore.
Well, if we were in the old days, I would have had this one for myself already.
Yeah, you choose a really good one.
They're not squirming as much anymore. Why is that?
Oh, they're starting to get a little sleepy. While these actions are intimate in nature, they can also be used for sleep aid. Also, they're most likely burned out from the bar.
I don't think I've ever seen a human turn this red before.
That's why these ones are so much more fun. I see no need to keep a firm grip on them though. So, I'm going to stroke their hair now. That's another thing humans like.
When you do that, it honestly just looks like you're petting them.
Maybe they want to be our little pet. I mean, I wouldn't be that bad. Imagine, not a care in the world, leaving all of their needs to two Goth Orcs Girls who love and care for them, giving them plenty of pets and kisses. And even some other things.
Did you hear that? They let out a little whimper.
Needy little thing, aren't you? I bet their mind is almost completely turned too much by now. They're completely dominated in mind and body, but I don't think they mind that.
How do you know so much about shy cuties?
Well, most humans become like this one way or another. It's just a matter of finding out how to get to this point. Some humans are naturally closer to this stage, like this cute little thing right here. And others take a bit of work, like the first guy you wanted to pick out. That's how our people lived in the past. Humans will send their strongest warriors, and we will take them for ourselves. And eventually they would break and become like this.
I wish I was able to think like that.
You'll get there. It just takes a little practice. Only now because the tribe I was raised in still had a mock version of the old ways. As in, they were groups of humans who were attracted to orcs. So, over the course of a few generations, a little tradition was made where once every so often a group of humans and orcs would get together for a mock battle. Of course, beforehand they decided on who would get to. In my experience, orcs don't really care who they will end up with. That's why, when you're chosen by an orc, that usually means you're going to have that orc in your life forever, since we're relentless.
Humans purposefully getting taken by orcs. That's so strange. I mean, if they were like them, I would say it. People like that also would be too shy to do that.
Well, think about it. In the modern era, humans with these things love a place to stay and pleasure. Orcs who take a human take them into their homes and devote themselves to rendering them like this human. Shelter and love right there. And I think you can imagine where the third one comes in.
I think I see why we aren't allowed to just take humans anymore.
Yeah, with a good deal like that, things could get a little messy when someone who was supposed to be somewhere suddenly doesn't want to leave their new home. But we still have it in us to find those who are willing.
And what makes you say that?
Well, it wasn't exactly a battle. But this human is certainly ours now. I mean, they're sleeping between us. Something that would not have happened if they didn't trust us.
I suppose you're right.
We should let them sleep. We can have a little bit of fun with them in the morning.
I can't wait.
Good night, human.
Sweet dreams.